the morning thinking to yourself, I need a coffee. Today, I'm going to be showing you the technique I use to brew a cafetiere. But before we start, make sure you subscribe and click the bell down below to get notified as soon as new video comes up. We will be covering the technique and few important aspects and essential equipment that you will need to start brewing. And if you want to know more about the science behind the brew, I'm going to link down below my article about principles of brewing, where you can read about all the geeky stuff. Without further ado, there's few essential things that you will need. And obviously you're going to need cafetiere. Second thing you're going to need is a scale. I'm using just a Salter's kitchen scale, but you can use any scale of your preference. Today on the grinder, Monson Estates, Sierra Nevada. I've got beans because I also have electric grinder. If you don't, you can always ask to have your coffee pre-ground for cafetiere. And this is very important. Make sure you're using correct grind for the coffee you will be brewing. If you want to know more about how to choose correct grind for correct device, put grind in the comment section down below. And I'll make some time to record a video and explain you why and how. Another very important thing you're gonna need is water. Now, 98% of coffee is made from water, so you do want to make sure you're using filtered or bottled water, especially if you live in places where you've got really hard water on the tap. I just use a regular kettle because, let's be honest, how many people's got specialist equipment at home? I still got decent collection, but hey, let's not go crazy. So what you want to do, you want to put your kettle on the stove. As soon as water reaches boiling point, don't use it straight away. Let it sit for about 30 seconds up to a minute to cool down. If your water is too hot, you will burn your bean and it will taste bitter and burnt. If the water is too cold, it will not properly extract the coffee. Put your cafetiere on the scale and switch it on or tar. You want it to show 0 before you start putting all the ingredients together. Good starting point for measurements is 60 grams per liter. Depends how much you're brewing. When your water is ready, what you want to do is pour just a small amount to cover all of your grounds. And this way you will allow coffee to bloom. As you cover your grounds, leave it to sit for about 30 seconds. Don't top it up just yet. Let it puff. And here's a tip. If your coffee do not puff and do not release any more gases, that simply means it's old and it's stale and it's not going to taste great. It will be flat. Then just go ahead, top it up, give it a little stir, and it's done. Leave it for another 2 to 3 minutes to allow it to brew. After that time, simply press the plunger to filter your coffee and you can start enjoying your homemade brew. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the bell to get notified whenever a new video comes up. Before we finish, tell me how you brew your coffee at home. Do you use cafetiere? How quickly you do your coffee in the morning? Do you rush or do you actually treat it as a ritual? Drop me a comment down below and I'll see you next week. Ciao!